What's up, guys? Now this video will be about do I think am I losing faith in Justice Winslow? And now I know a lot of people have been thinking about this. A lot of Heat fans have been thinking about this. So some personal friends I talked to who are Heat fans, they already talked about this. They talked about this his second year, but the jury is still out. But the talks are beginning to happen now about Justice Winslow. Uh, is he good or not? Um, to me, as of now, Justice Winslow looks like a good, valuable role player, and that, in my book, is a bust because I had high expectations for him. I expected him to average around 15, 7, and 5. 15 points, about 7 rebounds, and like 5 assists. I expected him to have this little breakout year this year, but he hasn't really panned out. I don't know why, but he just hasn't. For his career, he only averaged 7 points, 1 assist, and like five rebounds. That's not what I expected from a 10th overall pick. I expected, he was a lottery pick, guys. I expected him, to be a difference maker, but he isn't. So far he only has 2 years of experience in the NBA. Because it's, his second year he got a torn labrum or something like that in his shoulder. And shoulder chest area, and that took him out for last year. And see, before that injury, I thought last year he was really going to break out when he had that breakout game against the Lakers last year when he had like around 23 points, 14 rebounds. I mean, it is the Lakers, but still, I saw something there. Then he gets hurt just like that, and ever since, I don't know if he's been timid or what, but he doesn't. I feel like he doesn't play with aggression anymore. When he drives to the rim, he misses easy give me layups. I mean, it's like he doesn't dunk anymore, like he did his rookie season. Like, I mean, my God, like what is wrong with him? Now he's always played great defense, guys. Guy's always been a great defender. You can't take that away from Winslow, but offensively, he just hasn't been great. He's averaging like 6 points this year, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. Well, 2 assists and 5 rebounds. It's not, it's not what you expect from a guy like Winslow. Now, Winslow is not, his minutes are inconsistent. I don't understand what Espo does with him sometimes. Sometimes he has a game with a lot of minutes, and then again he doesn't. It's a lot, man. And now the second, what I'm trying to say, the first year he averaged 6 points. That's his rookie year. That year we had a pretty stacked playoff team. You had Luol Deng starting over him. You had Joe Johnson. You had Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade. You had a veteran squad around Justice Winslow, but then the next year when the team broke up, Dwayne Wade left, of course, and all this other shit happened. The team was basically left to Josh Richardson, Hassan Whiteside, Justice Winslow, and Tyler Johnson. Those were the four that were gonna, they were supposed to change it up and be our future, but for a guy like Winslow that I had the highest expectations for. His son has already done his thing, but out of Tyler Johnson, Josh Richardson, and Winslow had the highest expectation for him, and he hasn't really proven to do anything since. His second year before that labor injury, he had like 10 rebounds. He averaged 10 points, about 1.4 steals. He was a beast defensively that year. I mean, he is now, but it's like, that year he averaged 3 assists and about 5 rebounds. That was his best year before he got hurt or whatever. I thought before he got hurt, like I said earlier, that was going to be his breakout year. He was going to average around 15 points. But this year, Uh, you know, he's averaging around 22 minutes. I think he's kind of like on a minute restriction. I don't know why, but he is. You know, he just got a knee injury or whatever. It's a little knee strain or whatever. He'll be back pretty soon. But he averaged around six points, about 2 assists, five rebounds, and you know his field goal is pretty low. It's about in the low 40s like it was his rookie season, but his 3-point percentage got up high, but it's not something to really look at and respect. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm not going to say he's a bust yet. I'm still going to give him to the end of the season to prove something. But by the end of the season, we should know what we have in Justice Winslow, guys. As of now, he's not impressing me that much, guys. He's really not. So I'm willing to give him to the rest of the season to do something and show me something, guys. But if he can't show me anything, then he could be traded pretty soon because what do you expect, man? What do you expect? I mean, what do you expect? His market value is dipping. He's not tradable. He's not really tradable as of now. He's not a big trade piece right now. No one really wants him right now because of his stats are terrible. People compare him to like Xavier Henry, Metal World Peace, or a Trevor Ariza type player, but I expected him to be like a poor man's Kawhi Leonard, for the beginning of his career anyway. But he hasn't really done that. So, he's a bad free throw shooter. He's 65% free throw shooter. He's not a great. I just said he's not a great field goal percentage shooter. The Heat don't use him as much on the offense. The best thing he's good at is playing defense and getting steals, guys. And that's role player type. That's a role player to me. That's a Shane Battier type, in his later years type player to me. So Tony Allen type player. And I don't want a Tony Allen, guys. We don't need a Tony Allen. We need a star that we can develop into, develop and be the future of this franchise. Because as of now, and that's going to be a whole nother video, we don't have a star, guys. We don't have a star. And Justice Winslow, I thought he could be that guy, but he's not panning out, like I said. I'm not ready to pull the plug on him yet. I'll give him to the rest of the season. I'll be fair. This has been 3 seasons, and since that second season he got fucked up and hurt, I'll give him the rest of this season. But if he doesn't pan out to really do anything this season, and he's just going to be a role player for his career, then the Heat are in trouble because we don't have a star to build for the future. We don't. That's all I gotta say, guys. You guys, just comment and give me what your thoughts on Justice Winslow. What do you think about him? Is he a bust? Is he just gonna be a role player? He's gonna be average player or something like that. What is he gonna? Is it gonna take time for him to really, break out and just at least give me 15 points for his career? What is he gonna do? That's about all, guys. Heat Life 305 out. Let's get it.